Well, good morning. We're back in the world of Eternum, and we're starting off with a little bit of fishing this morning because we need to try to get 3 tadpoles. We've gotten one so far. We'll see if we can get another 2 or 3 before the next 5 minutes or so. If we can't, oh well, we'll try later. And we will continue to our next destination, which will be the next 3 towers that Heron wants us to check out. They're not too far from here. Now, this is a very nice little fishing hole. It is in Everfall, and I believe it is right across from some ruins. Oh, what do we got here? Boy, you're a tough one. Oh, you're a large salmon. Oh, very nice. Okay. So, as we can see on the map, we are right here, which is just a little ways from Everfall City. And these are our next 3 towers we need to hit. And like I said, they're very close. This is also can be a hot spot of portal activity. In fact, a little bit earlier, there was a corrupted portal and one of those tentacle things, both within sight of the pond. Now, this pond does have a fishing hotspot, and I think it is a 2 or 3 star hotspot. So this is a very good place to go fishing. But like I said, we are basically here to try to get tadpoles. And of course, we're getting a whole bunch of other stuff. We did get a treasure chest, which we will open up in a little bit. Although I hear that they have taken the gold out of the treasure chest because of all the fishing bots. Thank you, people who want to create bots for different activities, especially for gathering gold for attempting to sell it, which I continue to see on average 2 or 3 gold spamming ads each time I log in. Ah, we got a tadpole. Good. That's a big tadpole. I hate to see the size of that frog. But yeah, there's a lot of gold selling ads, which I report and block each time I see them. And they're all bots because they all have random number letter names. And they seem to all be from the same place. In fact, I have seen ads for that same place on Lotro. And of course, we're pretty quick about reporting those there too. And as you can see, there's a corruption forming over there, which is funny because it just got closed not that long ago, maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and it's already back. All right. This was a short cast, so it's probably going to be a harder pull. Yeah, as you can see in the fishing, you do have to watch out for your line tension. If it gets too much in the red, you will break your line. And at the moment I'm using bread bait. I don't have much of that. But I seem to be getting some nice results off of it. Yeah, I've only got 9 of them left. I've only got 7 wood louse. I do have a lot of fireflies though. So let's see if we could get this other tadpole real quick. I do like the fishing in the game because it is a little more challenging than the fishing in other games. You actually have to use bait. You actually have to watch your line tension. Oh, and the hot spot is hopping. I have been waiting for that. Alright, so let's see. We can get our hook into that. Nope, not quite. Okay, try it again. Nope, still not. We got something, so we might as well reel it in. Ooh, came real close to breaking the line there. Oh, and we got our last tadpole. Would you look at that? Isn't that an ugly thing? But we are going to give this one more shot, see if we can't get into that hot spot. Nope. Darn it. Come on. Nope. Well, maybe we got it in. It usually tells you when you get it in. But that was a pretty fast hook after that cast, so maybe I got it in after all. Wonder if they've changed it so it doesn't let you know when you cast into the hot spot. Huh, and another tadpole. We must have gotten it in. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the firefly bait and do it one more time. And after that, we really must get going, because Heron's waiting for us. Alright. I think I am getting it into the hot spot, and I do think they have changed it so you don't know for sure if you did or not. Oh, and I got a second treasure chest. I guess that last cast was a good one, huh? Alright, so. Yep, there's the tentacle coming back. It's a little bitty one at the moment. Don't be fooled, though. It may be small, but it can be quite painful. I think we're going to go grab this watercress on the way out. Rivercress. I keep calling it watercress. And let's take a look at this tentacle. A corruption tendril, armored and brutal. Like I said, I may have called it a small one, but it is nothing to sneeze at. Alright, so we're on the road. We've got all of our fish that we just caught. We got 3 fish head hammers, which will give us between 9 and 12 iron. So we got 11 iron from that. That was pretty good, actually. We got a boot, which gives us leather, I think. Yep. We got 4 coarse leather. We got the max coarse leather we could get from that. We have some aquatic snails that we can get some snail bait from. And snail bait is saltwater bait. Medium trout. Medium salmon. Small salmon. Lots of small salmon. We had some nice luck with salmon today. Another small trout. Oh, I'm sorry. There were 5 of them. Large salmon, we're not going to break those. Sometimes they show up on the task board. And we've got a nice bit of stuff up here from those. Small pike, we got, how many did we get? 6 of those. A large pike. An ore, which I believe is green wood. Yep. So yeah, even the junk you fish up, you can break it down for materials. So that's always good. So let's see. Did they take the gold out of the treasure chest? They did. But I did get an amethyst, a flawed malachite, 3 platinum ingots, and an aquamarine. I got 5 silver ingots, 2 gold ingots, a diamond, and a malachite from that one. So, a bummer that they took the gold out, but you still get some nice materials out of a treasure chest. Is this hemp? It probably is, which means we have to gather it. So, right off in the distance, we can see one of the towers we need to go to for William Heron. Oh, and look, I just made a level. Isn't that lovely? Didn't think I'd been fishing that much this morning, but I guess I was. And if you hear me chastise a cat, I apologize. Ernest may be the only male cat in the house, and he's neutered, but he can be a problem child. He so much wants to be an alpha cat that he's not. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so we have this one that's coming up ahead. And we have another, or is that the same tentacle? It might be the same tentacle, it's just gotten bigger now. And we won't stand too close to it, because it can attack from some distance. So, oh dear. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. The cats, in their enthusiasm, managed to knock free the HDMI cable in the back of my computer, which of course caused a little bit of a lapse in the video. Okay, which way are we going? Well, we got one that's this way, which we're going to have to go around this corruption to get to. Now, let's see, where is it? It says there's one pretty close. Yeah, there's one over there. There's one right there. Okay. Oh, I see it right over there. And I see a wolf. You stay over there, wolf. I don't feel like killing you right now. I'm not interested in killing you. I'm interested in going to this tower, which is Canis, which, well, considering there's a wolf right outside it, makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we have... Somebody must have just been up here. So we got our item we need from here. Oh, maybe I should eat. Would probably be a good idea. And I don't see any pages to read or anything, which is disappointing. I always look forward to finding the lore pages. What'd you give me? Some heavy greaves. Yep, don't see any pages. But we did get what we came for. So now, let's go find. We got one that way. But we also have one this way. I think we're going to go, yeah, we're going to this one first. And then we'll go back that way, because that way we also have another quest back at Ebonrock Quarry. And I see our next tower up ahead. And which one is this? Guess we're going to find out soon. Run right through the water. If you can call that running. That's like the slowest. Of course, I've done water walking. And when you're in water, it is a pretty slow go. This is Ursa. So each of the towers is named after a constellation, I believe. I wonder if this is Ursa Major or Ursa Minor. Wow, my hits aren't landing today. For some reason. That's okay, I got him anyway. And we got another one here. Wow, my hits are not landing at all. This is weird. We're seeing this, right? I should definitely be hitting him, and yet half of my hits are going right through him. Not a good thing. What is going on? My lag's not up. My frames per second is good. Wow. Oh, and we have a page here. We'll have to kill this guy first. What? Well, that's better at least. Guardian's Resolve. The Guardian attacks all humans who dare trespass on the ruins of the ancients. While animals are free to come and go, anything that stands on two legs is not, with immediate and brutal hostility. Without eyes, how do they see what they are attacking? Some of their attacks are sloppy and seemingly blind, so perhaps they rely on other senses in combat. How they stand and fight without muscles in the first place is still a mystery. Okay, yeah, that is a question for the ages. Of course, how do any zombies stand and move about and attack? Alright, so that is 2. And see if we can't find number 3. What's this over here? It looks like a shrine. We believe we've gotten this one before. This is Long Shadow Enclave. So that is that right there. We need to go this way. And I believe these are pirates over here. Yeah, they're pirates. zombie pirates. Oh, that's a cougar. Damn. Yeah, I don't feel like killing the kitty cat right now. It's gonna follow me for a little bit, but then it'll stop. Well, maybe I am getting some lag spikes there. Okay. So, we going the right way? Nope. We need to do a 180 and go this way. Okay. It's a nice big shiny moon up there. Maybe I should pick up a few flint on the way. See if I can't get some, what are they called? Fireflies. No, not fireflies. Duh. Fireflies are from something completely different. Night crawlers. Glowworms, that's it. Oh wait, never mind. We have a ton of glowworms. Nah, we don't need them. We're good. Yeah, fireflies come from bulrushes and briars. And you have your woodlouse bait that you get by looking under various bushes. You have nightcrawler bait, which is underneath flint during the day. Glowworms, which are under flint during the night. Things like cheese bait and bread bait come out of chests. Clam bait, obviously, by salvaging clams. And snail bait is from salvaging snails that you fish up. I don't know how you fish up a snail, but hey, whatever works. So, we should have a tower around here somewhere. Where are we? Where's our tower? It says it's the... Oh, I see it. He better appreciate all this stuff I'm doing for him. And this tower is partially in the water. So... And this is Hercules. Ooh, shoot. Okay. We're not going to get to it from that direction. We're about to drown. Let's see if we can get to it from the other direction. Okay. Well, we just have to trust that we can get to it in time? I guess so. Wow. Okay. We got to it. That was fun. Alright. So, we have a page and we have a guardian. Alright. The weapons the ancient guardians carry are of a rudimentary level of craftsmanship. Occasionally they can be found with steel armaments, but most often it is a low-grade iron with which they fashion their weapons. They seem to lack the capacity for ranged weapons beyond a few commanders carrying javelins for throwing. and are a people who live and die by the sword and mace. Their bony hands can also deal a great amount of damage when raked across skin, so even unarmed guardians should be considered dangerous. Alright, good to know. This guy's carrying a club. And this guy's also carrying a club. And he gave me a strong mana potion. So, we'll grab this. And we have gotten everything Heron needs. Anything, any other pages or anything? And we're just going to jump down. Alright. So, that's done. And we have marked off 3 more landmarks. Hercules, Hannes, and Ursa. Now, our next goal is quite a distance away from us. Yay. Oh, that's right. We are headed to Ebonrock Quarry to attempt to destroy Corrupted by feeding them, I guess, poisoned food. Considering they're corrupted, do they even eat? That's a question. I mean, I know in all the zombie movies, zombies want to eat brains. But if you're serious, if something's dead, does it actually even think about eating? I don't know. That's a question. It's a nice farm. Looks nice. Of course, it's probably full of zombies. I wonder if it's corrupted or withered or... Probably withered. Yeah, they look like they're withered. Okay. And I've noticed that the withered kind of follow along the path that they were living in life. Let's see which way we're going. We are going... It doesn't really matter, so we can turn here, go up, and cut over. Okay. Hello, turkey. Aren't you lucky I'm not interested in you right now? And cute little spotted hares. Yeah. These were bustling farm communities at one point. These people had worked really hard to create a life for themselves here, only to have it all unceremoniously taken away. It's actually very sad if you think about it. Imagine living on an island knowing that you could very well eventually turn into one of these creatures that you fought against so much. Of course, we need to make a quick turn wherever the road is up here, because that up ahead, of course, is Brightwood. And although we can probably go in there now without having a bunch of skulls in the place of levels, it's not where we're planning on going right now. Okay, we're going, so we're going to need to go up to the next fork and take a right. I know I could probably just run through everything, but I prefer not to run into anything. Just prefer to get there as fast as possible. Boy, look at that. How smoky it looks here. And we have another player here. Hello, random player. Hope you're enjoying the game. I have to admit, despite the many bugs, I'm rather enjoying the game. I do hope they'll step it up and fix this stuff. I mean, I'm holding on to my gold because I'm not sure I want to buy a house when there's this off chance that it would disappear on me. That wouldn't be a very pleasant feeling at all. We have a belcher over there, which is another way of saying a stomach bile spewing creature. Very disgusting. Another retcher. Oh, sorry, retcher, not belcher. Although belcher sounds just just as appropriate. And I see the shrine over there, which means we are close to our destination. So we need to deposit bile-soaked meat into gruel barrels. Doesn't that sound just lovely? And of course, we've been up in here before. This is probably the third or fourth time we've been here. This is the Canary Mine. Have any chests or anything over there? I don't think so. Alright. We'll get this guy, though. Alright. Well, this place looks even creepier in the dark than it does in the light, doesn't it? Because I think the last couple times I came up here, it was during the day. This is definitely much worse in the nighttime. And these things that already look creepy enough, and they look even worse in moonlight. Alright, so thank you for showing me the way. Looks like we have somebody that's already been up here. Maybe doing the same thing. Maybe doing something different. Who knows? This is burnt out. So we need to find our barrels. Wondering if the barrels are going to be near... Nope. Die, would you? Or should I say die again? Alright. Candles. You would think these guys don't really need candlelight. This guy's even creepier looking. Look at all the spines on his back. Oh, hi. Boy, that you can't even see those in the dark. Oh, we're attacking something upstairs, which is retreating because it can't find me. It knows I'm here because I attacked it. I guess we should go upstairs because maybe there's a barrel up here. Yeah, that looks really creepy in the dark. Interesting bunk bed there. Second there, I thought it was a canopy bed. That would have been cool. Oh, I forgot you can skin these things. Alright, so we are still looking for our barrels. Oh, it looks like we might be in the wrong spot. That's okay. We're having fun killing this stuff. Now I heard something that they actually created languages for these different monsters. And that the withered, the corrupted, and the lost all have their own separate language. Okay, so now we're in the right place. Alright. I think we are finally in the right place. Yep. Alright. There's one. Gruel barrel. Yeah, that sounds lovely and pleasant. That's a supply crate. We'll take that. Alright. Another one. We have any barrels in here? Another butcher. I don't see anything else. I think there's something upstairs. Yeah, there's something upstairs. And again, it keeps retreating. Because despite the fact that it knows I'm here, it obviously doesn't know how to use a set of stairs. Any chest here? Well, this house looks pretty much exactly the same as the previous house that had one of those bunk beds. Whoa, that is like the mother load of provisions. Okay. Now, where are we going? Have we been this way? Sorry, but I'm not being turned into lunch. Thanks. Alright. So, definitely more of a challenge to find these things in the dark. Oh, there's another one. Ah, so each time we do that, a corruption swarmer comes up. Ah, so this one figured out how to get up down a set of stairs. Okay. See if there's anything up here. Nope. And I think we have actually been here before because the chests are used. Alright. Right around. Looks like we got that barrel. There are more barrels up this way. Bacchanal pants. Alright. And we need to eat again. Because of course we do. I see a barrel over there. Get out of my way. Alright. So now we have 3 of them, and it's starting to get to be light out. Well, maybe that'll make it easier to find 2 more. take a health potion, yes. Thank you. Got some nightcrawler bait out of that one. Oh, I see another barrel. Oh, I see our last two barrels along here. And this one already has a corruption swarmer on it. Die. Okay, now, one more. And okay, done with those. Now we need to while we're here, we have that fishing quest we need to turn in. We've been needing to turn it in for a while. It's down that over there is Ebonrock Reach. Isn't that pretty? Alright. We do not want to go into Ebonrock Reach right now, because we will just immediately get our behinds kicked. I know this because I tried to go there on one of my other characters yesterday, and it did not work out too well. We can't get up there. Really? Can we get up from here? Alligator habitat. Level 52. They say the alligator habitat is way down there and they can't get to me up here. That would be very nice, thank you. But we cannot. Alright, so we can't get around this way to get to where we need to go, because that would be too easy. So which other way can we go? If we're going to go back down. Means we're going to have to run back through this stuff. So Ebonrock Quarry butts up against Ebonrock Reach. That makes sense. Ooh. That's another pretty. Okay. You can see a big old church from here. Okay. We should stop being a tourist now. Eventually we'll get over there. Oh, and this is Brightwood. Okay. Alright, so we need to go this way now. Ooh, a honey tree. Let's see how much honey we get. 31 honey. That's a nice amount of honey. So, yeah, we're going to go down and then over, I guess. Woo! It's amazing how far you can fall in this game without barely hurting yourself. Where are you coming from? Now, where are we? Oh, we want to go this way, I think. Well, as always, Ebonrock did not fail to entertain me. That looks like Brightwood. Looks a lot more peaceful during the day, doesn't it? Don't be fooled. It is anything but peaceful. I imagine it was bright when the residents first moved in there. Probably why it's called Brightwood. But much like Greenwood in Tolkien's world, it became anything but. Of course, in Tolkien's world, they had the problem that Sauron had taken over a place and turned it into Dol Guldur. A very unlovely place. He hid out there for quite some time until he was finally chased away, but he returned again. Alright. Sorry, Wolfie, you were in the way. Oh, look at the goat running around. The goats are so cute. And it is really, really funny when the goats headbutt you. Where are we going? We need to go this way. Oh, no, we were going the right way, I think. Well, kind of. So, if we go past the fort here, which is right up this way. So this is the fort for Everfall, I believe. Yep. And this is the fort for Everfall. Keep Everfall. Nice. Now we need to go pretty much. Well, can we get there from here? There's a path that goes up. That doesn't mean much. That path could cut off at a dead end real quick. Which it does. But let's see where we're at. We are, wow, that's probably not a fall we can survive. So we, all right. Which way do we need to go? We still have food on us. There. All right. We're able to get down there. Now, are we still going the wrong way? Kind of, but not really. We just need to get around here. That is a sheep. Hello, sheepy. Don't worry, this sword is not for you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me down. Again, that was too funny. Now I think you're actually going in the right direction. Look at that fine specimen of the swine. That is... Can't see his name from here. I'm not going to bother him, though. Even if there's a small crate over there. He seems to be having a good time. And unfortunately, unlike in the beta, he will attack you now. And I don't feel like fighting him. Alright, now we are definitely going the right way, aren't we? Yep. Because we're gonna turn up here. We're gonna go up this way. We're gonna go through some very low level dead guys. Look at that. Would you look at that ship? So many ship carcasses on the land here. Like I said, we're going to go through a bunch of dead things. But they're very low level. What's that? Flint arrows? No, thank you. I do not need any flint arrows. Do I have any junk to get rid of? That was a nice boat. Oh, we have a page here. Some might ask, what is the difference between fishing in the old world and Eternum? Well, first of all, the fish are more abundant here in Eternum for the island's regenerative properties. 2 to more than 20 fishers can be in the same spot and still find gainful fishing. Secondly, the fish here have an incredible amount of biodiversity. Fish found in salt waters around the world can be found here, and the same applies to freshwater fish. Finally, fish in Eternum is different because it's just more exciting. Setting up a cast and hearing the bushes behind you rustle with the movement of an animal. Ah, the adrenaline rush is unmatched on this dangerous island. This world makes a good introduction for my fishing book. You do realize that you're probably not leaving. And we have found Dina Ruby. So let's put up our sword because it's probably not polite to be waving swords around when talking to someone. And she is technically at the edge of Ebonrock Reef.
You caught these fish yourself? Shields was right to send you in my direction to continue your training. I've got so much to teach you.
Oh, really?
Hi there. I'm Master Fisher Ruby. Are you new to fishing?
Oh, yeah. Shield sent me to you.
In freshwater, the more common baits you can acquire are snails, and in ocean water, clams. My colleague in First Light, Master Fisher Clemenson, would greatly appreciate this ocean water bait being delivered to her.
Why am I fishing for a Master Fisher?
Don't tell her I said this, but she's been having some trouble getting bites lately.
Oh, really? So now she wants me to catch a clam in salt water and salvage it to create bait. I've already done the snail portion, so thank goodness for that. So we need to switch to some saltwater bait, which I have a ton of glowworm bait. Alright. Actually, no. This is daytime. I'm going to try the night crawler bait. I'm wondering if glowworm bait works better at night and night crawler bait works better during the day, since you find nightworm bait during the day and glowworm bait at night. At least that's my theory. I could be totally wrong. That's funny. We're nearing the end of the video and we're fishing again. And what did we catch? Looks like a snapper. Wow. Well, that was a good call. It's a large snapper. Look at that big old fish. Now, I'd like to catch something like that in real life. That would have been some good eating. You had enough fish there for a couple of meals. Isn't it amazing? We're fishing out here, just a little bit away from a bunch of drowned, who, funnily enough, every once in a while you'll see one of them fishing too. Like I said, I do believe that despite their half-dead status, they still go through the motions of when they were alive. Just kind of interesting. Ooh, that makes a good idea for a story. Small cod. Yeah, so, oh, it's an 8-pound cod, it says. Would still make a decent meal. Probably have to roast it whole and then flake the meat off of it. Or maybe it'll fillet. Cod makes good fish fry. Medium bluefish. Well, that's a nice looking fellow, isn't it? Ooh, a max cast. Will it get me anything good? Filming at 11. If nothing else, at least I'm getting some points on my fishing. So I think I'm going to have to check the forums to see if anybody's mentioned whether or not they fixed the housing bug. Because like I said, I don't want to spend my hard-earned gold on a house only to have it disappear on me. That would just completely suck. Not even just a little bit of suck, like a whole lot of suck. You don't spend all this time in game gathering gold to buy a nice house and furnishing it so that it looks nice. Then one day come in and poof, I'm sorry, your house is gone. Like, what? Even in Lotro, even on characters I haven't played in a while, I still touch base on them periodically, make sure they have a home. So, yeah, for me, houses in an MMO are very important. And in New World, they're important for a couple of reasons. One, they give you an extra port. So if you have a house, you got another place you can port to without being at a shrine. Two, you can put housing chests in them. And housing chests increase your storage size. Trust me, that's really important, especially as you continue in the game and you get a lot more mats. Three, I hear that you can put trophies in houses, and the trophies actually give you added benefits in the world. It can be luck. I know for sure the luck. I think there's proficiency trophies. I don't know if there's any trophies that help with, like, fighting. I imagine, though, there probably are. So, yeah, that's 3 big reasons to get a house in this game, aside from the aesthetic of it. And for me, the aesthetic of it is actually a big thing, too. Because like I said, I like having a house. I like being able to decorate it. And, well, I haven't done much decorating in Lotro lately, but it was definitely one of the fun things to do. Oop, I gotta repair this. Wow, took a whole 5 repair parts. Wait, let's repair everything real quick. 25 repair parts to repair everything. Well then, let's salvage some of this stuff and get a few repair parts back. Alright, we're back up to 35. And we can continue our fishing. Let's see, what are we using? We're using night crawlers. We don't have hardly any eel bait. We got some snail bait. We could probably use a couple of those because we don't need them all. See if the snail will get us a clam. That would be funny. What's funny is that how do you fish for snails or clams? I'm pretty sure you use nets for clams. Another large salmon. We're up to 3 of them. Usually it's between 3 and 5 you need to turn in for a task board. Occasionally I see 1, but that's very rare. Bluefish. Come on, we want to get this clam so we can get going. This clam is very important for this quest. Then afterwards we can travel back to, I believe we can just travel back to the inn at Everfall. Because I believe the 2 quests I have to turn in at the moment are both at Everfall City. Medium salmon. So, yep, 3 quests to turn in at Everfall. Wow, 3. We were busy. And we can, where was it? Oh, okay, that's right. One of them is a task board item. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, let's hope that in the next couple casts we get this clam. No, we got an ore. That's greenwood. Not sure I want to use all my fancy bait on greenwood. Ooh, almost broke the line there. Well, it's not a clam. Some sort of fish. It is a medium bluefish. I can't recall if I've ever eaten bluefish. Like a ship graveyard here. The peaceful place to fish, but it's also kind of depressing if you think about it. If you look around and you wonder, did any of these people on these ships survive, or are they all drowned that you've been killing? And is any of these ships here yours? Anchor. A 55-pound anchor. Now, please explain to me how I just grabbed and pulled in a 55-pound anchor with a fishing line. But it's good for some iron. A small snapper. A 4-pound. I would have thrown that one back. I did catch a fish earlier today that was 0.01 pounds. I'm like, that's not a fish, that's a minnow. Definitely would have gotten thrown back. In fact, I don't even think it would have gotten on the hook to begin with. Wow. Y'all are really going to make me sit here and fish for this clam. Y'all making me work for it. Medium salmon. 13-pound salmon. Well, that's a nice looking baby, isn't it? Ooh. I missed that one. Pulled that line just a little too early. And yes, you can do that. You can pull the line too early, you can pull the line too late. And after this cast, I think I'm going to switch up the bait again. So I don't use up all my clam bait. Or my snail bait. A small snapper. Alright. Oh, we're down. Oh, we're only down to 22 of them. That's actually pretty good. Let's go back to our night crawlers. It really is too bad about the fishing bots. Yeah, they took away the ability to make a little extra gold doing something relaxing. Because I was using that to help fund my house taxes in beta. A clam! Oh, okay, so now that we've caught the clam, we need to salvage it. And wow, look at all this other fish we need to salvage. A lot of fish. And we even got a flawed pearl out of that. And that one is done. And of course, the next step is going to be to talk to someone else. That is Master Fisher Clemenson in First Light, which we will not be doing today. Because they've certainly made us work for that one clam. Now we are going to recall to the inn, which uses no Azoth. Honestly, that's too bad, because I'm at cap again. Oh, wait. There's a page here. The prisoner. Isabella claimed the isle the prisoner had spoke of was called Vita Aeternum. Whether this was the prisoner's name or the translation bestowed upon his mad ramblings, I am uncertain, but the name has stuck, much like the prisoner's offer, I fear. Isabella has taken his knowledge as if it has lit a fire in her, and has given her a frightening sense of purpose. I urge her to rest, cautiously, but she will not hear of it. The mere hint of the Fountain of Youth's presence has moved her to action. The crown was not so understanding, and Isabella had the misfortune to speak of the source of the fountain. They had been willing to back her request to see the heretical prisoner, but a Fountain of Youth returned a different, more scornful answer. It turned out that she might have tried a different tactic had she thought of it, but as it happened, her father's debts caused an unexpected result. Interesting. I wonder what other pages we can find here, Isabella. One day we're going to have to go through each of the territories and look for these pages, because some of the lore is rather interesting. But now, we can recall to the end. Hello. Alright, so we need to talk to Mr. Clark here.
I hope you've washed your hands. Guess what? I've already heard reports that the corrupted are falling in.
Then it worked.
It did. Now, I just need to find someone to coat the settlement walls in bile enough bile. Someone else, that is. You have done enough. The entire settlement is in your debt.
Well, thank you. Now we need to find our buddy Heron. Oh, hello, Mr. Heron.
Yes, this is the key. See here, these constellations line up perfectly with the towers. The patterns aren't in the towers, but in the stars themselves.
Oh, interesting.
This is truly groundbreaking work we're accomplishing here. Stay at my side, and the power of the stars will soon be at our disposal.
Well, I suppose.
I'm sorry if this is becoming repetitive for you, but such is the nature of science. Recover the astrolabes from Rhinoceros, Lacerta, and Carina. We're getting closer.
So, of course, he wants us to go find more towers and gather more astrolabes. And I have to look up what an astrolabe is. You'd think, since I had taken some introduction to astronomy, I would know, but, yeah, that was a long time ago. And that was a fascinating course. I even managed to get a respectable B from the first semester, despite having to take remedial math at the same time. Alright, so yeah, see here, acquire and deliver 8 large salmon. Well, we don't have 8 large salmon, so we're not taking that. Do we have anything else? Oh, we can complete that already. Alright, there we go. So we have completed those tasks and picked up one new one and even gotten a new territory point, which we can choose. Storage, gathering. We're going to choose storage. We're a little low on that. Alright. So, next time we will look into more of Heron's towers. But until then, bye for now.